Just to explain the actual drainage lines on this place, which I've put in, and how they work, which takes more than a 5-minute inspection. The water that comes off Nagini Road used to be diverted into a drain which was over there. I put that in 1989 or so, but since the Nagini Road was graded a couple of times, once by Bill Livingston, a couple of times by the council, they completely stuffed the entrance to the drain, and it's not worth trying to reopen it. So I put a bit of a cross cut across the entrance, and I tried to put as much water down to the right hand side here in the last job I did. On the other side, most of the water used to run down here and do a left hand turn down the driveway. So I put that log in to get the water to keep going, and that is quite effective. The water volumes in most normal rainfalls, 10, 20 mil, that works just perfectly, there's no problem. Now, the next catchment starts here, and most of the water tends to finish up on the left hand side of the road. In this area, right on this section, right along, we're just about down to the rock base when this dam and road was formed, that was put in, and I can't really cut any deeper on this. I've tried on this side and basically created more mud than was worth doing. Only on this side do we have a bit of a clay area, and there's nothing I can do about it. When I got down here to where the cross drain is, it was requested, ordered or whatever that was, to put a cut into this drain, but it's simply not worth doing, because since I put that log in up there that diverts the water from the Nagini Road straight down, it's just not coming down here. So that would be a waste of effort and would actually weaken the entrance to the pipe, which, if on the rare occasion that we get 100, 200 millimetres of rain within a day or two, overflows the pipe entrance here, because the gully that feeds the dam gets to be 1 foot, 2 foot, sometimes 3 foot deep. And that's a huge volume of water. Once that water, if that happens, and the water does actually spill over onto this access track, it really doesn't stay on the right hand side of the road, because the way this thing is shaped, most of it finishes up over on the left. And the volume, if that happens, that washed the surface off the road, only happened once, and that was in about 1989-90, when we had 200 millimetres of rain in 2 days. And that water all went down here, and all the topping that was on the road finished up down in there. Now, this was the quagmire area. And the quagmire area, you will see in the photos, started that side of the old drain and went for about 3-4 metres. The old drain didn't drain the water that came along here because it didn't reach here. The old drain, this drain here, and there's one further up there, I actually meant, and actually do, drain the water that runs this way. It does bugger all on what goes on the other side. I know, because I've lived here for 30 years, and a 10-minute inspection doesn't give you that. You have, in your observations, you've misjudged the direction of flow, and this drainage system works really well because this road has never bogged anybody, even though, well, it's down to the rock. That's the bottom line. There's never been a quagmire here that you couldn't get through, only a small hole. See, this drain here has worked perfectly, and I've kept it open to drain the water that comes here. So the only water that drain handles is about 30 metres from here down to there, and then That's a fair bit of water. If you add water coming down off the dam wall, there's quite a bit of drainage. And it does absolutely nothing to drain the water away. You will see it comes down from there. The water virtually doesn't reach it. If you were to remove all these rocks here, all you'd do is flood all this area and recreate the bog. Because from here, you go upwards, you don't go down. I put all this fill in recently, otherwise that was lower. I put all this in here, this is all fill from over on the right. I moved all that over to get a rise so I could get a drain in here before it got down there, because this was the bog area. This was completely impassable, or just about completely impassable. All right, I'm afraid I'm a bit breathless. So there's no way known I will remove these stones here. I live here, I've got to get in and out of here. It is no concern of yours because you don't have to get in and out of here.